Hi YouTube, May here. May and Uriah. Uriah just a snap. We are home from the hospital. Today is 3 days postpartum, 2.5-ish. He was born at 6:32 on April 25th, and that was in the AM, and it's about 12:30 on the 28th. So we're not quite, we're about 3 days, I guess. I don't know. I can't do the math. I'm baby drunk. So, so I'm not. This isn't really going to be my labor and delivery story, because I have some notes written out for when I do that video. I just kind of wanted to do a quick we're home introduction, because the last thing you saw from us was just our introduction at the hospital. So I just thought I'd give you a few postpartum details of where we're at. So I have lost 20 pounds already, which is super awesome. So I have about 5 pounds left to go of pregnancy weight, and I'm only 3 days postpartum, so I'm thrilled with that. I was heavier than I wanted to be when this pregnancy started, so I'd probably like to lose a total of 15 pounds more. But yeah, I'm really happy with where I am right now. I cannot tell I was just 40 weeks pregnant 3 days ago, that's for sure. And he was born on his due date, so well, I had his due date as 4/24, and all my apps and everything on my iPhone had that, but they technically had us do 4/25 at my midwife's office. So since he was born on 4/25, I guess we'll call that his due date. I guess they know better than the apps on my iPhone. If you saw my hospital quick update, he was 9 pounds 2 ounces, my biggest baby. My first son was 7'15", so right on the verge of 8 pounds, which is still a lot smaller than 9'2". And my second son was only 7'6". So this was a very big baby for me. I'm a tiny person. I'm barely 5'1", and so yeah, I'm pretty petite. So he was a challenge for me. We did have an all-natural water birth, which I'll obviously get into more when I do the labor and delivery story. But it was perfect in every single way. It couldn't have gone better. There was some tense moments when we were pushing that I'll cover for you guys due to his size, but I pulled through, and I'm really proud of myself. And yeah, so it's just been amazing. We were only in the hospital for like a day and a half, which is my shortest stay ever in a hospital. So we got home really soon, and it's just been amazing. He sleeps well. We're exclusively nursing. He nurses like a champ. I have some engorgement. So I'm not really sure what that's all about, because he eats all the time, but I guess it's just because my milk came in fast and furious. My boobs are huge, which helps me look even skinnier, so who can complain, right? But he does eat quite a bit, and so that's a good thing. It helps me out, it helps him, so we're happy about that. He's just a love bug. I can't get enough of him. Daddy can't get enough of him. His grandpa, my dad, and my stepmom were here just enough time to see him. They flew back to Italy on they had to be at the airport at 5 o'clock on the 26th. So they were able to come see him on the 25th. And it was beautiful and just so touching to see my dad with him, and he was just so happy and just a proud grandpa again. So that was my big reasoning for wanting to have him. And frankly, I couldn't have had a bigger baby. If he would have been a couple ounces bigger, I probably would have ended up him having a cesarean section. So I'm really glad that I went ahead and and let them do the cytotech induction, which I will discuss on my labor and delivery. But yeah, let me give you a quick postpartum belly shot if I can manage here. So again, this is 3 days. Three days postpartum. I have like crazy underwear on and everything, so I'm holding my pads in and all that jazz. I'm not a huge fan of underwear, but what are you gonna do? So I still got, you know, it's soft, but I am like super happy to be looking like this just 3 days after I had him. So so yes, he's just amazing. I can't get enough of him. I wish he would open his little eyes for you guys, but he's a sleeper still. He's got really dark hair. Lots of dark, pretty hair. Like his mommy and daddy. His eyes haven't changed all the way, but I'm thinking that they're probably going to be pretty dark. His hair is just so cute. It's really long in the back. And yeah, so everything's just going great, and I want to thank everybody who's commented on our videos and told us how cute he is, and you know, it's always nice to get compliments on your newborn, and of course I think he's just the cutest thing ever, but I'm a little biased. He has his first appointment will be on Tuesday, so that's actually like almost a week after he was born. They usually want to see you within 48 hours of discharge from the hospital, but we discharged on late Thursday, so 48 hours later would have been Saturday. That's kind of a off day for appointments. And then Monday they were super duper full, so they just have us coming in on Tuesday, which I called my OBGYN office, and they said that was fine. If he's not having any problems, that Tuesday should be sufficient, so not to stress out and just go ahead and take him in on Tuesday. So so we're gonna do that, and I don't know, I can't think of anything else that you guys might want to know that's pertinent other than, you know, covering the whole labor and delivery. Oh, we did have our birth photographer, and she was amazing. I'm uploading this just on my webcam, so in my labor and delivery story I will make sure to put a link to her website. She's in the Pacific Northwest area, and she is amazing, you guys. So if you haven't ever, and I've had 3 births and I've never had a photographer before this, but I wish I had, because it's amazing. The pictures are amazing. Once I get the proofs back, it could be 2 to 3 weeks still, but once I get those back, I'll do a slideshow for you guys. They are just amazing, and it is so weird to look at the pictures after your birth. It's like surreal. You're like, wow, that's me, and it's really cool. So yeah, so I'll be sure and make a video about that. But her name is Carissa Pierce, so it's Carissa Pierce Photography, and she's located in, like I said, the Pacific Northwest, the Olympia area. And if you're in this area and you're pregnant and you're considering, you know, you've got to check her out. It was amazing. It was totally, it kind of reminds me of like a wedding photographer. You don't even really notice they're there. But she captures everything and just beautifully, and it's totally amazing, and I'm so glad we did it. My husband's thrilled. There's like some great pictures of him and the baby, you know, directly after the birth, and it's just awesome. So it's definitely worth spending the money and considering it. And she said she gets a lot of feedback, like from husbands that are like not comfortable with it. So so it's normal for husbands to really not be too keen on it. But my husband was totally thrilled that we did it after the fact, for sure. He, when I brought it up, he was just like, you know, it's your birth, really, whatever you want to make, you know, that's fine with me. So he didn't put up too much resistance. He at first thought it was kind of, he was like, oh, well, that's kind of weird. What kind of pictures are they going to be and stuff like that. But afterwards, he's like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad she was there. And it's like we have, it's still photography, but we have timestamps of the entire labor process. So that's great. It's like just a really good timeline. I wish we would have done some recording. We didn't. I'm not going to have a very good, all my video for my labor and delivery will be still shots. Unfortunately, I didn't do any recording. It was really quick and, you know, very painful. So, it was just like, there was just so much going on and so much emotion that there was no time for filming. But I wish I would have at least set up the camera just, you know, somewhere in the vicinity, like just set it in the off to the side of the tub or something, so that we would have at least had audio footage, because it was just, I would have liked to go back myself and listen to it, and I remember lots of it, but like I said, the pictures themselves are so surreal, so I bet actual audio footage would have been like crazy to listen to. But unfortunately I didn't do that, and I don't foresee any more pregnancies after this little baby, so I guess I'll never get another chance. But after all the trying for this baby, I couldn't be happier. And you know, we went through some trials to get here with him, but it was so worth it. It was so worth the wait. It's like 2 years that we've been waiting, and yeah. Sometimes it just takes a while for good things like this, I guess. I'm hoping to be home from work for at least 12 weeks. And yeah, so that's where we are, and I thank all you guys for watching. Thank you to my new subscribers. I really appreciate it, and hopefully there will be lots of videos to come, because I now have something very exciting to talk about. I'll probably drive you guys insane uploading videos about this little boy. So yes, Uriah, just a snap. Welcome to the world. Bye. Thanks for watching, guys.